Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations. Much love and respect to you. I came out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. This lesson is going to be fairly quick. It's dealing with the fact that the Israelites, are in a restricted environment. Okay, what I mean by that is that Jake is put in a position by the enemy where they're not able to grow to their full potential, because Esau understands exactly who we are. He understands exactly what we have done and what we're capable of. Okay, so therefore he makes sure that he restricts Jake. Okay, that's in Psalms the 62nd chapter and the 8th verse. Excuse me, Salaki, I have these gloves on. Shalom, shalom. All right. This is Psalm 62 and verse 8. Matter of fact, not verse 8. Verse 4. Salaki, it says, they only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. Salah. So they consult. Okay, we're going to look up this word consult. All right. Consult, conspire should be similar. It says to advise, to consult, give counsel, purpose, devise, plan, right? Right? This goes into also the conspire. Oh, look, see on the bottom it says to conspire. Okay? And we know that the nations have conspired together. So they've conspired, okay, starting with Esau, Edom. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency, to cast us down from our excellency. Let's look up this word excellency. Okay, because Jake is supposed to be excellent. All right, but Jake has been cast down from that excellency as a whole. But us as the hopeful elect, the ones that are pushing the word out in truth and sincerity, you know, and believing this word, believing Yahweh Shai, we're going back to that excellency. It says elevation, exaltation, dignity. See, okay, swelling. Okay, uprising. Okay, so we got back our dignity through this truth. Okay, who we are through this truth. All right, we're getting back to remembrance of those things. You know, dignity, exaltation, loftiness, swelling. Okay, and that's loftiness in a righteous sense, because there's such a thing as wicked pride, and there's such a thing as righteous pride in the sense of, you know, sober. You know, thinking of yourself soberly. You know. If you think that you're better than a dog, if you look at yourself like you're over a dog and you're a human being, that doesn't make you proud. Okay, that's a sober mind. Okay. Okay. Let's go to Esau puts you in a particular environment. You just got to look at the hood. You know, Babylon is the perfect example of that. You know, Jake, the education system is garbage. They don't even they don't even try to teach Jake, you know, the proper curriculum and get Jake to pass. You know, they give them, you know, they really don't care. You know, they let them run wild. They let them do what they do, so that they don't really grow in knowledge. You know, and furthermore, they're not teaching them the truth anyway. This is Psalms 50 and 2. Matter of fact, I'll read it from here. It says, out of Zion, the perfection of beauty, the Most High has shined. Okay, and that perfection, right, starts with the law, statutes, and commandments, right, which was given us as a wisdom amongst the nations. Okay, that was given us as a wisdom amongst the other nations. And when you go to where is that? Right, it's Lamentations 2 and 15. Right, if you go up to verse, let's say, I'll start at verse 14. It says, thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee, and they have discovered thine iniquity, to turn away thy captivity. Okay, but have seen for thee false burdens and causes of banishment. Okay, the Lord did not turn away our captivity in that time. The Lord is going to turn away our captivity in this time. Okay? All right? Because we went from the Babylonians to the Persians, the Medo-Persian Empire, rather, the Greeks, the Romans, and then, for a period of time, Jake was ruling. But then we went into captivity and the revival of the Roman Empire. Okay, so Jake never left captivity except for that brief intermission. Okay, it says all that passed by clapped their hand at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, "Is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty?" You see, because they understood that we were on a higher level, but you see, they were jealous of that. So they said, "What?" Now, when we were brought down to that low level, they were happy. They rejoiced at that. It says the joy of the whole earth. Okay, all right. It says all thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, "We have swallowed her up." Certainly, this is the day. This is the day that we look for. We have found. We have found. We have seen it. Okay, and this is what they were looking for, man. All these other nations, man. Like I said, started by Esau, Edom. That's why when we were, taken down by the Babylonians, who was the one that was at the forefront saying, "Destroy it, erase it, even to the foundation," because they couldn't wait for us to go down. That's in Psalms 137, right? Okay. That's why King David, we already knew in the spirit that back then that at least the righteous man, we knew in the spirit that Esau, Edom was our worst enemy. Okay, this is Psalms 137 and 7. It says, "Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom." And now the children of Edom are ruling the world. These same individuals, okay, these same top enemies. It says, "Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof," meaning to destroy it, even to the foundation thereof. Okay? It says, "O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us." Okay? You understand what I'm saying? Happy shall he be that to do what they did unto us to them. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. See, so that's called revenge. That's called payback. Okay, because Esau, Edom, he'll talk to you like he loves you and all this, but really he's trying to put you in a pit. Matter of fact, yeah. Let's see if I can find that scripture I'm thinking about. Okay. Psalms. Let's see. Let's see if I can find. Put ye in a pit, and a pit is a trap. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up. This might be in the Apocrypha. Might be in the Apocrypha. Put the in a pit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is. I had a feeling it was a Sirach 12 as well. This is a Sirach 12 and 16. It says, "An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, right, for deception purposes. But in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit." Right? He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. And how does Esau come? "Oh, we have no problem with black people. We love black people. Yeah, this, that, and the third." And then all his legislation and the way he set up his system was against you. They were saying that they had no problem with Jake back in the 50s. When they did these different interviews, "I don't have no problem. Just stay on your side. Don't stay on our side. We don't have to bother each other." But all the while, Jim Crow was in place. All the while, redlining was in place, right? You know what I'm saying? So Esau's a liar. He's not going to come straight. He's not going to tell you the truth. Okay, these are your enemies, all right? And their whole job is to bring a snare upon you, so that what? You can fall from your excellency. And like I said, Esau is in a position to exact that. He's in a position to enforce that upon Jake. Okay, the same way that those Israelis are in a position to enforce what they're enforcing on the people. Okay, those Palestinian people. They have the power to do that. Okay, they have the power to we generously give you water because they are the ones that hold the power to the water. They're the ones that hold the power to the resources. You see what I'm saying? And that goes back to the curses, showing that those are not the people, because the curses said we would go to our enemy for the want of all things. Okay? And through that, through the want of all things, through us needing things from this devil, guess what? There, he has traps set up. He has things set up because he knows that Jake looks to him. Okay, we don't look to Esau Edom. We use what Esau has in place, but we don't look to Esau Edom. Scriptures say that we shall not stay upon him that smote us. We stay upon Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay. All right. Just real quick. Okay, this is Deuteronomy 28:48. Let me see. Right. Okay. And it says, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee. And that's what we're serving, the worst of our enemies right now, which are the Edomites, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. So in all these things, they're poisoning the food. They're giving you some bad education. Okay, they're teaching your women to be whores and saying it's okay to delete the children. They're doing all these destructive things, setting up policies and propaganda and different things to have the woman, go against the man and so on and so forth. They're setting up all these different things, but at the same time, they could turn around and say, well, if it wasn't for us, you wouldn't even have a neighborhood, which is true, because guess what? Well, really, ultimately, if it wasn't for Yahweh Shem Yahushai, but let's deal with it in a carnal aspect, which is true, because we have to go to these devils. They control everything. That's why. All right, but it's not what they're giving us is not good. Okay, they're not entreating us well. They're being the devil. Okay, that they were created to be. Okay, and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck, until he have destroyed thee. So the yoke that he's putting on is to destroy you. It's not to help you to build up his kingdom and then let you go free or whatever the case may be. He wants to put on this yoke to destroy you. And now he's trying to put on the yoke on every nation. Okay, which was really always their plan. But, the main targets were you Jakes at one point. But now now he wants to do that to every nation, including his own nation, to destroy them. Right? That's why they said what? That the people will have nothing and be happy, or own nothing and be happy. They want to completely destroy these people, man. Okay, to the point where, there's no rest. Okay, so this devil doesn't care. Okay, the Most High is going to have to take us, through his son Yahweh Shai, is going to have to take us out of this situation. Okay, you see? But what inspired me to do this lesson was a quote that I heard from this video that popped up after I was listening to one of the elder apostle Ramam, I believe, but it was the video that popped up after that inspired me to do this lesson, which was, I believe, on Earn Your Leisure. And he said that, which that's a very intelligent Jake, which shows you Jake is intelligent. If Jake is in the right environment, they can be very, very intelligent, more intelligent than all these other nations. But he said that when a snake, right, when you put a snake in a particular environment, it won't grow. Okay, if the environment is too small. And he said that we are coming from that similar type of environment where we are not able to grow. Okay, you see? And that's true. Well, it's hard to grow because we're coming from that environment. So what's happening with the elect right now is a miracle. Okay, because we're learning the fear of the Lord. Okay, which broke us out of that box. Okay, which made us free. That's why the scriptures speak about you are free in Yahweh Shai. Okay, we made us free from that box that Esau put us in, and also free from the law of sin. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? So this is true freedom. Okay? Right? So now we're able to grow. Now we're able to reach full potential. But see, Esau, that's why Esau is mad. That's why Esau has to do away with this word. Okay? Now it's the same thing with fish. When you buy a fish and you put it in a particular environment, it can't grow past the environment that it's in. All right? So, hey man, so that's all that's spiritual, psychological. It's it's a real thing. It's a real thing. Okay? It's a real thing. So, Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect. It's a quick lesson. I give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim, Kakodash, Barakatah, Shalom.